Are you doing everything that you can to burn fat? Are you starving? Are you eating almost nothing and the progress stopped? You're not burning fat at all. You cannot get rid of this, belly and fat around the stomach, and you're seeking for the solution. If that's the case, then this video is right for you. I will explain in the simplest possible way because I want to help you where is the key problem, or I'm not going to say problem, I'm going to say obstacle for your success, because there is no way that you cannot achieve success. So first of all, you have to know that I don't want to go a lot into the science, neither will I, but there are two hormones that you have to understand: leptin and ghrelin. In the simplest possible way, leptin is the hormone that signalizes the body that body is in survival mode and that doesn't want to burn fat anymore. And this typically happens when you are starving yourself. And then another hormone gets activated, that is ghrelin, that is signalizing the body that you have to eat because you are starving. Why is this happening? Everybody, when they start losing fat, get into the panic mode sooner or later, and they think if they eat less, the body will simply start losing fat faster. And that's not the case. Actually, something completely opposite happens. Just think it this way. Your body, my body especially, everybody's body is designed to survive and to go into survival mode. And as I was explaining in the beginning, when you start your diet, then leptin is pretty high, and first, the fat goes down like this. In first week you probably lost around 5 kilograms, and then as you are reducing the calories, probably unfortunately in a bad way, as we all did when we didn't know exactly what to do, the body starts signalizing, oh my god, we are going to die. The body doesn't know, do you have all the resources to survive? Are you wealthy? Do you have full refrigerator at home? Are you doing this just to look good for yourself, or to get prepared for the summer or for some sport contest? The body simply signalizes that it doesn't have enough food to survive. And then what happens? It pushes the metabolism backwards, and it slows down your metabolism, and therefore you feel, as I was explaining at the beginning, extremely hungry. The ghrelin is activated like a maniac. You're not losing fat because leptin is not functioning as in the beginning of the diet, and you feel weak, you feel bad, you don't have will to do anything. You feel like, what's wrong with me? Maybe I have bad genetics, maybe this is not for me, because my fat is simply not going down. But that's not your problem. This is just an obstacle that you fell into this trap and that you don't know how to solve it. And this is what I will try to explain to you and to give you the best possible solution that helps. You have to do, number one, refeed meals, or even if you're really exhausted, the refeed days. Take that day, for example, as Sunday, and eat whatever you want. If you feel that you're completely stuck and that you are on the same point where you were a week ago and that you're really hungry and depleted, do refeed the whole day. That Sunday should be for you. Eat whatever you want. If you can do the better version, then just eat one meal on the Sunday, for example, lunch. But as I said, if you are completely exhausted, eat the whole day. And that way, the body will start losing fat. I mean, you will reactivate leptin again, and you will repress ghrelin, because they will know, okay, now we have enough food. He ate, we can relax. Finally, he got his meal. You know, the body doesn't know, are you a hunter or whatever, you know, in which evolutional state your body is. The body thinks, you know, that, okay, the person got his meal, now we can relax. And you won't get fat in that one day or one meal, especially not one meal, but not even one day. And you will restart those two hormones, and then for another week, I mean, you might get 1 kilogram of glycogen and water on that refeed meal or refeed day. But on the next week, maybe even 2 weeks, you will lose additional 2-3 kilograms. This is what happens. But if you're not refeeding yourself, if you are listening to some kind of BS, strict guru, I don't know, the smartest fitness coach on the planet diet, that tells you that you have to push forward no matter what, you know, kill it, burn it, suffer, that's not the truth. You will be stuck, or you even might get backwards. Therefore, the refeeds are extremely important. Even the professional bodybuilders who are preparing for the professional contests that are going below, I mean, down to 5% of body fat, are also having cheat meals, at least once a week. This is completely normal. And also, again, to make the story even easier, you know, yes, when you're dieting, you cannot be super full as you are when you're not dieting. So I'm not gonna lie to you. But that doesn't mean that when you're dieting, you have to starve, and you starve yourself to death. I mean, if you're starving, if you're really extremely hungry during the whole day, this is already a sign that from your body that you should definitely listen to, that you are doing too much. I mean, I would never suggest extremely low carb diets. I would say do carb rotations. This is what I would definitely suggest to you. I mean, you don't have to write, but you can take some fruit during the day. This is not going to slow your process, and you can definitely take some fibers during the day. And as I said, it doesn't matter if you're going to the gym or you're not going to the gym. If the body is starving, you are doing it wrong. Not because you don't, I mean, you're intentionally doing wrong, but because you don't know what to do, and this is what's causing that. So, as I said, I would never suggest you to go below 100 grams of carbs per day. If you're really going into the diet without carbs, then replace them with fats. Then you should be taking up to 100-150 grams roughly of good fats per day. But I would suggest carb rotations. That way you're also always, you know, cheating a little bit the body and giving it the signal that, you know, that it cannot adapt. You know, when the body is doing the same thing for the whole time, it simply gets adjusted to. I mean, this is how we are designed. If you take the same medicament, the body, you know, you're developing tolerance. If you eat the food that you like the most in the whole world, after 3 days you would be, you know, how can I say, fed from it. I don't know the proper word in English. You would be simply saying, give me something else. I don't want to eat this anymore. I mean, even if you have sex with your partner that you like a lot and that you love a lot, I mean, if you have it few times per day, it gets, if you understand me what I want to say, over the head. I mean, the same is with the diet. If you're over-starving, the body gets adjusted, and therefore do not go below 100 grams of carbs. Rotate those carbs. If you really want to go without carbs, then replace them with fats. And always have a refeed meal on Sunday. And if you feel really exhausted that you cannot even move, lift a pan, walk, go to the gym, or if you're not training, go to the work, have the full refeed day. The main conclusion in all of this, it's you are not the problem, neither is your body problematic. You simply stuck your body, and your body is in survival mode, and the body is panicking. The body doesn't know, are you dieting or are you dying? Therefore, give the body this what I highly suggested to you in this video, and you will see that your progress will continue progressing going forward, and you will be way better than a day or few days before. And this way, you know, when you're, as I said, when you are treating your body properly every day in normal amounts, of course, and on weekend it feels maybe that it goes one step back, but it will actually go 2 up to 3 steps forward in the next upcoming week. I really hope that this helps you and that you realize that you are not the problem. God bless. I wish you a great day and see you in the next one.